So I'm Kate Summers. I'm the Executive Director of the Homeownership Center. And you may have seen, hopefully you've seen, through social media and a lot of our outreach this year, 2023, we've been celebrating our 25th anniversary. The Homeownership Center has been serving the community since 1998, and we really wanted to take advantage of this 25th anniversary to get ourselves even out there more than we have been in the past, to really take advantage of this moment to highlight some of the wonderful things that we've been able to do over the last 25 years. And with that, hopefully get even more people benefiting from our services moving forward. In those 25 years, we've provided our counseling and education services to over 4,500 households and individuals, and we've helped create over 1,200 new home buyers, and in most cases, first-time home buyers. Those are numbers that we're really proud of, and we feel like we've got a really good thing going here, so we wanted to make sure that others who may not have heard about us yet are able to take advantage of what we have to offer. Another thing that we've been doing is really getting out into the community more, and that's been a lot of fun. We were a speaker at the inaugural housing conference that Lewis County put on back near the beginning of the year, because they are really trying to get serious about improving and expanding housing opportunities in Lewis County. So we were happy to be a part of that. We held our own homebuyer event here in March as well at our office to kind of kick things off with the home buying season starting up in the spring. We celebrated Homeownership Month as we always do in June. We held an event here kind of celebrating our partners and our accomplishments over the last 25 years. And then we also, as we always do, had half-price credit reports as a way to celebrate Homeownership Month in June. And then more recently, toward the end of the year, we got in on the fun at the Forest Festival, had an information booth in the park, and really enjoyed being a part of that big to-do in Randolph County. We've also been participating in events in Barber County, in Upshur County, in Webster County, so we really made it a point to be all over the place this year. Things that we've really been able to accomplish, I think, as well, and maybe through some of those, is really strengthening our partnerships in the community as another way of making sure that folks know that we're out here and have services available. We kicked off and then really expanded this year our Preferred Realtor program, which is we invite any realtor who would like to be a part of this program, and what they do is they come to the office and they spend a few hours really learning in depth what are the loan options that we have and what are the other services that we have to offer here, so that they're better informed to serve their customers and perhaps will be the right fit for those customers. Another thing that we've done is expanded our down payment assistance partners. So we have down payment assistance. We partner with local lenders, local banks, to offer that for their customers. And we've had our stalwarts, local banks who have been involved for a long time, but we've been able to add several more banks so that we're able to cover even more of our service area and actually expand our service area with our down payment assistance. So what else have we done? We have expanded some of our lending options. We rolled out 2 new versions of our home improvement loan, one that's really focused on improving energy efficiency in homes, and another one that's really focused on improving accessibility, so home modifications for accessibility purposes. And we feel like those are maybe 2 aspects of home improvement that might get overlooked when you're thinking about, home improvement might be, I don't know, redoing a kitchen or your bathroom or something. We felt like those were two opportunities that would get overlooked in using our home improvement loan. And then one of the last things that we've done this year is to renew and create an updated 3-year strategic plan. This was a plan that was developed based on input from our board, our wonderful, hardworking board, and our staff as we look forward to say, okay, we've accomplished a lot over our 25 years. Where do we want to get just in the next 3? What more can we do? And so what we're looking to do includes expanding our geographic area so that we can be serving more folks who may not have had an opportunity to take advantage of our services thus far, and through that hoping to really expand our impact in North Central West Virginia. Of course, all of this has been in the context of 2023, which has been a challenging year in the housing market. Higher interest rates, lower housing supply. It's been challenging, but we've really tried to encourage our customers to see this as, at a minimum, at a year to prepare for homeownership. If it's not working for you right now, if you're not finding the right house on the market, at least you know that when rates do come down, when supply does expand a bit, because we all know these things are cyclical and they'll change and they'll improve, that when we get to that point, then these buyers are going to be ready. They've done their housing counseling, they've gotten their credit in order, they got themselves budgeted so that they know what they can afford, they've put that savings away, and they are ready to jump right in with 2 feet. So our housing counseling really hasn't slowed down very much because we know people are still trying to get themselves ready to go and buy their first home before too long, we hope. So I think one thing that would be interesting is just to highlight one of our success stories. We have a lot of them. As I said, we've helped over 1,200 folks to purchase a home over the last 25 years. But one story this year really stands out. We helped a gentleman who had lost his home over 3 years ago to a fire and was really in kind of a desperate situation, as any of us would be after such a devastating loss. And so he was able to access a lot of services in the community, many of them from one of our partner organizations from the Randolph County Housing Authority, and really start to get his life back on track through some rental assistance and through some other services that he was able to access through Randolph County Housing Authority. And then after he had gotten himself a bit stabilized, well, it was time to turn his sights back to homeownership, and that's where we stepped in. We're able to provide that last bit of housing counseling and to provide that lender perspective as to what loan we felt was really going to suit him best. He agreed, and back in January, he and his 2 children were able to purchase another home, and they have a fresh start. And it was just such a gratifying story to be a part of. We're so grateful that he came to the Homeownership Center and saw us as a resource as he was putting a lot of those pieces back together in his life. And and bright future ahead. So we're happy to have been a part of that. And so, speaking of bright futures ahead, we're looking for our own right now. As I say, we've got our strategic plan in place. We're going to be expanding our services, and we're going to be expanding the area in which we're able to serve in the state here in the near future. And so I hope you'll be looking out for that. Do follow us on social media. We've got all sorts of helpful information on our Facebook, Instagram. We've got a whole lot of videos in YouTube that explain our services that just are great information for prospective home buyers. And you can find actually a lot of those embedded in our website. Something up on our website that, maybe our first-time home buyer page on our website might be interesting and helpful to you. You'll find several videos in there that you can go to that will go a little bit more in depth than we're able to just in our website information. And so follow us, keep an eye on what we're doing, and as always, you can feel free to call the office and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. So thank you for going on this little journey with me on what our 25th anniversary has looked like. In 2023, we're looking forward to 25 more wonderful years, and hope you'll be along for the ride with us. Thanks.